What's going on, guys? So we are out here at the 2025 Dealer Open House event in Elkhart, Indiana, where they're showcasing 2026 model year products. In front of me, you were looking at something pretty dang awesome. This is a NoBo, No Boundaries product from Forest River, and they're doing a lot of really cool things. Now, there's other cousins to this product line, such as Ibex and Arpod, actually, and Surveyor. These are all kind of cousins in the same world. However, what NoBo is doing is definitely different than what you traditionally see on travel trailers, and there's a lot of cool things that you might want to look at on this specific one. Hang tight, I'll be right back. So let's take a look at the numbers on this unit first. So this is going to have a gross vehicle weight rating of 7,985 pounds. It's actually a little lighter than what I thought it would be. Has a cargo capacity of 1,098 pounds, a dry weight of 6,849 pounds, and it's 32 feet 11 inches long. It's also going to have twin 3,500 pound axles. And yeah, let me show you what's going on with the axles, because that's pretty dang extraordinary. So they have this really cool board that shows you all the cool features that this specific RV lineup has, including the Beast Mode suspension optional package, which is really cool. Aluminum structure, Asdel composite walls, fully walkable roof, all of the stuff that you normally see, plus a freshwater filter if you get the Beast Mode package, and 400 watts of solar versus 200 watts, and you get the vent covers on the roof as well. So, sorry for the whistling in the background. We are near a train depot. Looking underneath here, this right here is a huge standout feature. So you are looking at the Beast Mode suspension package from CURT. This is a fully independent suspension system with coil sprung suspension and dual shock absorbers at each corner. This right here is going to reduce so much potential damage that your RV could experience, because let's just say that with this suspension it is 40% better in terms of shock dampening and preventing that from transmitting into the RV versus a traditional, leaf sprung suspension. You got to think of what that actually means. That means that there's a 40% less chance your TV is going to fall off the wall. Your trim's going to fall down. Things will break on the inside because they're experiencing that much less shock, which is pretty dang awesome. You have a cool little rack here on the side, which can support things like a TV, like a shelf, stuff like that. And I believe you actually get a griddle with this as well. You have the Suburban tankless water heater. I love the graphics too and the color. Just a whole different look. Beautiful setup. And then you have some side storage back here as well, which I think is pass-through storage. So check that out. A lot of additional storage in the back of this unit. Plus, you're going to have that pass-through storage up front as well. Right here. And there's that Suburban griddle I was telling you about. You have scissor stabilizers coming off of the bottom of this as well. And then your frame is actually reinforced in a couple areas. So it's reinforced right here where the actual Beast Mode attaches, but then you can also see they put a big boxed section underneath the main I-beam span as well. So that is really cool how they've set that up. Outside shower with hot and cold water. Let's step inside of this NoBo 20.9 RV. All right. And I got my friends from eTrailer in here. What's going on, guys?
How's it going?
So you guys have had an opportunity to take a look in here. Let me turn some light on. They don't have power and everything yet, so we'll get your feedback here in a second. Okay. So as we kind of pan around, you'll notice this is a rear bunk unit. You have your living room, your dinette, refrigerator, then your kitchen area right here, and then your bathroom and your bedroom up front. But starting from the back right here, you have two huge bunks. These things are actually really wide. I believe they're probably around 4 feet wide. You have a big window right here. There's not a window on the top one though. And then you have some wardrobe storage right here. Ooh, I like the soft closing cabinets. That's nice. Then you have a step up to get you to this space. So this is actually a really cool space. Then over here you have a, looks like theater seating. Let me see. Yep, theater seating. Little drop down cup holder. For the very thirsty of us, we have up to, what, 4 places to hold your drinks. Plus you have a little side area here, and you have your little power pop-up pedestal right there as well. Say that fast. Right here, you have your dinette. This is a traditional dinette, which is nice because it gives you a good amount of storage under each one. Those are not soft closing. Then you have a huge window right here. This is a really, really large window. Nice little bowl look lighting fixture up top. All right, as we pan around this way into the kitchen area, that's actually a pretty good sized window. I was gonna say it'd be nice if there was like a huge window on this wall. That's a decent sized window. And you have a lot of countertop space here. What I don't see is a dedicated pantry. That's the one I'm not seeing, but you do have some pretty big storage areas. So I suppose you could use something like this as a pantry, right? You can throw some shelves or something inside of there, which would look nice. That is soft closing. Wow. That is a deep drawer right there. Then you have your fuses and breakers down there. Another large storage area. So that could be another pantry as well. It would have been cool to have some like slide out drawers in there. More storage under here. I don't see a dedicated spot for a trash can, even though you could probably use a smaller trash can or even set one right here when you're camping. Thermofoil countertops. Would have been nice to see like a solid surface countertop in here. You have your microwave, and this is also an air fryer, roaster, and baker. So this is going to give you kind of a 3-in-1 setup right there. 3-burner gas cooktop. Nice tinted undermount sink right here. I've seen this before. That is really cool. You can use it like this to spray, or you can use it like this to spray as more of a waterfall setup. Then you have a nice little opening right here. It would have been nice to see a little ledge sticking up right here, just in case you have stuff that's there that you want to keep there when you're traveling, just so it doesn't come off. But you could easily put like some small bungee cords or something there as well. Plus some cabinets up top. Not super deep, but there's a fair amount of storage in here. Plus you have the 2 drawers right there, which are really nice. I always say if there aren't drawers, it's not really a kitchen. That's a good spot for a coffee maker. Then we have our TV here, which looks like it is a 12-volt TV that is a smart TV as well. So that's pretty dang awesome. What do you guys think of the living room space?
Yeah, I like the living room space. It seems more kind of open than a lot of the spaces I've seen. So, and it's enough space for a family to sit in here and watch TV or watch a movie or something like that. So
yeah, they give you a bunkhouse without the bunkhouse being overwhelmingly large. I like the curtains that can block it off. That's really nice. Big. Yeah,
and I love the color scheme in here and some of the subtle touches you can see with the pattern that they have in the chairs over here, some of the subtle touches that they have with these little pieces like here. It kind of feels like a little small country home. Oh, it does. It feels really nice. What do you think of the color tones for the cabinets? I love the green. Yeah. That's probably my favorite part, is just the overall aesthetic within here. It looks really nice.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so we got our 12-volt Furrion refrigerator freezer. Stepping into the bathroom space, you have your medicine cabinet, above mounted plastic sink, thermofoil countertops right here. All of your controls are right there. Got your 30-amp charge controller, because this does have 400 watts on the roof. Your control for your Suburban on-demand water heater. This is a really good size shower. I'm actually really surprised to see this. This shower it's not super wide, but it has a lot of depth to it. You want to hop in there real quick and see what you think? So he's 6'1", and it feels like the shower pan and everything is pretty dang good size, but what do you think?
It's not bad. Yeah, there's plenty of room in this one for sure. 100%. That needs to be upside down.
Yep. And then we have the toilet right there, porcelain foot flush. Everything in here is winterized.
Yep.
Stepping into the bedroom area, this is a queen size bed. You have a lot of cool little storage shelves over there, a lot of room for a CPAP, and I believe you have power outlets back there as well. Plus you have your cabinetry here. You have some additional drawers below, probably some storage underneath the bed. Oh wow, so you do have storage. You have storage here, as well as 4 drawers that can pull out. So that is really nice. I would definitely say the mattress would be an upgrade that you'd probably want to do relatively soon. You have an entry-exit door back here as well. The only thing I have about these units, and I'd love to actually see what it's like to spend time in one of these, because this has this pass-through bathroom system. And it's just a little odd to be able to have to walk through the bathroom to get into this space. But they give you a second entry-exit door, but nobody really wants to go out the door to have to come back in. I don't think it'd be a big deal, but what I think would have been cool is if they perhaps shifted the toilet over a hair and made it so, or maybe even put a curtain or something right here so you can close off this area and be able to pass through without feeling like you're interrupting somebody in the middle of their business. But yeah, overall pretty nice. What do you guys think overall?
Yeah, overall I like it, and I love the fact that they have a second door, so if you have kids that are sleeping and you need to go outside for something, you don't have to walk through here and interrupt their sleep. You can just use use the door in the back. So I really like that feature.
That's coming from a man with 2 kids.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Awesome, brother. What do you think?
I think it's solid. Like I said, I love the aesthetic in here. I think the wallpaper in the bathroom is a nice touch. It's pretty spacious. This living area is huge for the size of the unit. But yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yep. And it has 2 AC units, one right here and it has one up in the front bedroom area as well.
Nice.
Anyways, drop a comment below. I'd love to know what you guys think about this thing. Guys, if you haven't had a chance, please take a moment, subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up, and we'll talk to you again very soon.